Alright, let's get into it. I don't know how many of you know, but I have this band called Wordspray. I work with a rapper, really skilled rapper, Kukuagami, a Danish rapper, rapping in English. In September we put out this vinyl. It's the first vinyl I have out, so I'm very happy about this. Been something I've been dreaming of for years to put out my own vinyl, and this is classic hip hop 12-inch. There's an original version. There's three remixes. There's instrumentals on the B-sides and a cappella. Yeah, it's sort of an ode to the classic hip hop 12-inch with remixes. Something that I always enjoyed a lot in the 90s and 2000s, where you could buy these 12 inches and you have these remixes that was only on the vinyl. And on this 12-inch, a German MC, Samy Deluxe featuring. We have a remix from a really skilled Danish beatmaker called Athlethe, and we have a remix from myself, and that's the one I'm gonna break down today. I made it on the S2400, so I thought it could be nice to show you how I did that. And also we have a remix on this vinyl from Moloko Plus. That's a German producer that's been doing a lot of work with Samy Deluxe. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the way I made this beat, I have this sample. I wanted to make a really, really gritty beat, you know. And actually, it was made for another remix that never came out. So after a couple of years, I decided to move on and use it for something else. And we were having this vinyl coming out with some remixes, and I wanted to make a really, really gritty remix that was a contrast to the original version, that is a bit more not clean, but no drum-ish, more subtle style. So I wanted to make something that really was gritty and banged. So I have this sample, and I have a low cut of that. Banging drums, really gritty. A sub kick, just to do some variations. A synthesizer, another synthesizer, and I have this like area. I think it's a cello or something like that I sampled. But so I chopped this up. And when I solo this, hearing it now, it sounds pretty crazy. I don't know why I chopped it like this. But when the music plays, everything is cool. So it sounds like this. Let me just take this one out, this one, and this one. Like really going for some beat minus vibe, but you know, this really, really gritty. These elements to make some variations. And also take this one in. And it's every cello coming in. It's really, really simple. I really just wanted to do a gritty, moody vibe with some dirty drums, and I haven't been doing much arranging or anything. I just tracked this out and made it to a beat with these different elements coming in and out, and also the bass. And just do like this, so the filter you can see up here. Around there. like I said, the other remix I did would never came out, and after a couple of years, when we were starting the process of this 12-inch, I took the acapella from that Cuckoo has made from Wordspray, and I fitted it to this. And so that's more or less the breakdown of the beat on the S2400. I only have one sequence, and I've tracked it into Ableton via USB in different layers, and I arranged it further on in there. But with these, it's seven different samples, right? So it's not my typical workflow, but for this beat, I made it like this, and I really like the beat, and it's simple and raw, and sometimes it's nice to just really have some simple, really well sounding samples and flip in a nice way, and you know, this sample also can just simple, not no gimmicks, just some raw shit. That's really how I really like it. Most of the hip hop I really like is this way, and that's what we are trying to do with Wordspray. And I don't know how many of you know our band, and we have an album out on all streaming services. We also have an album coming out through Pastillo Records in spring of 2026. So watch out for that. Our Instagram is probably where we're most active, Wordspray DK. And here in Ableton, I have tracked it out. I will soon do a video on how to track out. So we have the different layers, sample. This one I have an EQ8 and a tape emulator from Softtube. Doesn't do much, but it gives a little bit flavor. Bass, I have some compression, and I have an EQ that takes out a bit of the low, just some noise. It's not much, but it gives a better picture of the sound in general. So here on the drums, this just gives it a bit of dynamic, and the EQ just boosting some places and taking out a bit of high and a bit of low. EQ. So it's really simple stuff, this, and I really like to keep it simple to kill it like a homicide, to make it work, you know. So here, born for competition, spit compositions, compressing bars to the ignite. Cuckoo's vocals, and actually I have mixed them in another on the original track, so I haven't done anything to them in here. I just put them in here, so there's nothing on them. Same with Samy, they are mixed in.
Einzigartig, da played wenn Butts dreht, spliffs sweet wie Cupcake, plan and take over.
If you want to know more about how I do mixing vocals and stuff, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll do a video on that at some point. But this is how it sounds here. Really simple stuff, but it's the way I like my music. Born for competition, spit compositions, compressing bars to the ignite with precision. Long road like evolution, so you gotta listen. I make the dead wanna walk amongst the living. A rat fly, so we turn pigeon. I spit fire, so I burn prison. Fight for freedom, gotta earn living. just looped the hi-hats to give it some variation. Really simple stuff up here. I just took out the drums.
I've been a train wreck ever since my mother died. So every time I spit, I try to kill it like a homicide.
Just before I introduce this element.
I'm an athlete, elite athlete. Won't see me at the track meet. I'm an athlete.
Some small changes.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da played, wenn Butts dreht, spliffs.
And I don't have a formula for this, but I have some things that I usually work with and do it on, depending on how the track sounds and how the vibe is and how much arrangement I've done. Sometimes I arrange a lot, sometimes I don't arrange anything at all almost. So, and this I just put a little bit of flavor and little bit of drops and introduces elements and stuff. So yeah. So that's how it went. And the master chain. There's some different things happening. Can take it off and listen. It's really undynamic without.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da played, wenn Butts dreht, spliff, sweet wie Cupcake. Planen Takeover mit Ether, Digga, ich sag's straight. One take, knack, safe, schnapp, wer hat Sachen dann
So, yeah, just take these off. So, OTT, I use a lot. It's
Lange Atem,
dynamic compressor that you should use, really simple, but I use it all the time.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da played, wenn Butts dreht, spliff, sweet wie Cupcake. Planen Takeover mit Ether, Digga, ich sag's straight. One take, knack, safe, schnapp, wer hat Sachen dann lass gehen, yalla. Malerei mit Takteln, Schrei, Schabba.
This one, I guess, was, just to make it really bang.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da.
The reason this wasn't on in the mastering chain is because I took it off before sending it to vinyl mastering. It's a limiter, so but I use this limiter a lot when I'm doing my own mastering, but I took it off. I don't have it on when I send it to vinyl mastering or to if other people master my music, so that's why it wasn't on. But and in the end, this I have this true peak meter, loudness meter, just to see where.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da played, wenn Butts dreht, spliff, sweet wie Cupcake. Planen Takeover mit Ether.
I usually master my music around these 14 LUFS. So.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da played, wenn Butts dreht, spliff, sweet wie Cupcake. Planen Takeover mit Ether, Digga, ich sag's straight. One take, knack, safe, schnapp, wer hat.
So that's my mastering chain on this. Pretty simple, but during the years I worked out some ways I do it and ways I like to work with all this. I hope that you got something from this breakdown, and feel free to ask me questions. Also, the vinyl can be bought directly from me, or it can also be bought from a Copenhagen record store online. I will put in some links, so but you can just hit me up if you want to buy the vinyl. I really like it, and it's been getting a lot of good reviews in Denmark, and mostly Denmark and Germany. In Germany has been buying it. So so that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed it, man. And also remember to like and subscribe and follow and all that. All right. So here's the vinyl with the remix, Wordspray Beef 1 remix.
Yeah. Huh. Let's go. Yeah. Born for competition, spit compositions, compressing bars till they ignite with precision. Long road like evolution, so you gotta listen. I make the dead wanna walk amongst the living. A rat fly, so we turn pigeon. I spit fire, so I burn prison. Fight for freedom, gotta earn living. Whether executioner's face is well hidden. Sing on my enemies and try to forgive them. Let my people know. Heart full of hate, hope you find heaven. Don't push me, I will find leverage. I throw a mountain on you.
Lange Atem, Athlethe, was geht? Einzigartig, da playt, wenn er Butts dreht, Spliff, sweet wie Cupcake. Planen Takeover mit Ether, Digga, ich sag's straight. One Take, Knack, Safe, Schnappwert, Sachen dann lass gehen, yalla. Ballerei mit Takt und Schrei, Shabba. Sei sicher, dass ich Wordspray, wenn ich den Lack hab. Connection entstand von einem Kopenhagener Plattenladen. Was ist Phase, Bruder? Ich bastel gerade paar Langspielplatten. Dauerglühbirne überm Kopf, brauch keine Taschenlampen. Ich weiß nicht, was die von mir wollen. Ich folge keinem Protokoll, Rock'n'Roll. Auf meinem Hemd aus Seide glänzt die Brosche Gold, Pockets voll. Ich war mir sicher, ich geh pleite, aber wurde immer nur reicher. Glaub ich spiele bald als Hobby Golf. Reimketten aus Adamantium und Zerstörung.